This is a continuation of your lesson for reading academic texts. Reading academic texts is an important skill for students and professionals. These texts are written to inform, explain, or present research and ideas in a clear and structured way. Unlike casual reading, academic reading requires focus, critical thinking, and understanding of complex vocabulary. By learning how to read academic texts effectively, you can gain deeper knowledge, improve your comprehension, and succeed in your studies or career. Now that we learn what academic texts are, let's talk about their complexity. Complexity means how difficult a text is to read and understand. Academic texts are often complex because they use deep ideas, unfamiliar words, and detailed explanations. To understand them well, we need to use higher order thinking skills, like analyzing, connecting ideas, and making inferences. This means we don't just read the words, we think carefully about what they mean, ask questions, and try to understand the author's message. The more we practice, the better we become at reading complex academic texts. Let us talk about how complex is reading academic texts. Paano ba siya nagiging challenging? Here are some reasons why they are complex. First, they often use long, complex sentences na maraming ideas sa isang sentence. Second, some academic texts require background or specialized knowledge to fully understand the topic. May certain topic na sa kanya lang nag-a-apply. Third, they include abstract ideas and theories which are not always easy to relate to your everyday life. And also, writers support their claims with evidence and acknowledge the work of others, which means you also need to follow who said what. Sino bang nagsabi nito? Sino bang nagsabi niyan? And they trace the origin of ideas, how the theories are developed. Because of this, reading academic texts requires patience, focus, and strong thinking skills. But with practice, you can learn to understand and enjoy them better. Our next topic for this lesson is about text structure. Text structure is the way a text is organized or arranged. It helps readers understand the information better. Just like a house, it has a layout for rooms, doors, and windows. A text also has a structure to guide the reader. Understanding text structure makes it easier to follow what you're reading and remember important points. Ano nga ba ang text structure? Text structures refer to the way authors organize information in text. It is recognizing the underlying structure of text that can help students focus attention on key concepts and relationships, anticipate what is to come, and monitor their comprehension as they read. Ito yung pagkakasunod-sunod ng bawat information kapag halimbawa nagbabasa kayo. What are the common text structures? We have six text structures. First, a narrative. It narrates an event or story. Ito yung nagkukwento ka ng isang storya o pangyayari. Second, sequence. Present ideas or events in order in which they happen. Paano ba yung pagkakasunod-sunod ng pangyayari? Third, cause and effect. It is the explanation or reasons for phenomena. Ano ba yung dahilan bakit nangyayari ang isang bagay? Fourth, problem and solution. It identifies the problem and poses a solution. Fifth, compare and contrast. Discuss two ideas, events, or phenomena, showing how they are different and how they are similar. Six, definition or description. It describes a topic by listing characteristics, features, attributes, and examples. Why is text structure important? Here are the reasons. First, it organizes information and details while reading. Hindi ka kasi nagsisimula sa pagbabasa ng libro sa dulo. So most of the time, meron siyang umpisa. Para siyang merong prologue, pinapakilala sa'yo kung ano yung una munang mangyayari. Second, make connections between the details. Para tong nanonood ka ng pelikula. Habang pinapanood mo siya, dahil meron siyang connection between details, nalalaman mo kung ano yung susunod na episode. Third, it summarizes important details. Most of the books kasi ngayon masyadong mahahaba. So, ang nangyayari, since merong text structure, it provides a summarization nung pinaka-important details na kailangan mong mabasa. Next on the topic is signal words. How can we understand text structure? Ano ba yung magiging signal mo para malaman na isa siyang form ng text structure? So, meron tayong tinatawag na signal words. These are essential for understanding text structure. So, una, meron tayong site for text structure. So, these are cause and effect, sequence, compare, and contrast. Ano ba yung signal words para ma-identify mo na cause and effect siya? So, number one, with the use of because, as a result, due to, therefore. Kapag sequence naman, meron niyang first, next, finally, after that. So, meron siyang numbering. Compare and contrast, signal words are similarly, however, on the other hand, in contrast. Next, regarding with problem and solution, so dito, ang signal words ay challenge, issue, resolve, solution, fix. Yung mga signal words na to, makikita niyo yan dun mismo sa statement or sa paragraph na babasahin nyo. Once na nakita nyo to, ibig sabihin, meron siyang kasamang text structure. Whatever the signal word that you will see comprehends to text structure na ina-identify niya. Other signal words are as follows. For text structure, we have definition and description and also narrative. Signal words for definition and description involves vividly portraying the characteristics, features, or qualities of a person, place, object, or event. So, ito yung dinidescribe mo siya. Depende sa kung paano mo siyang i-describe. Pwede siyang isang tao, bagay, lugar, o pangyayari. Next is narrative. Narrative could be described as an adjective, which describes a noun. It could also be an adverb, which tells us how something happens. Simile, like, my love is like a red, red rose. So, para siyang tula. And then metaphor, I could eat a horse, or it is like expressing hunger. That wraps up our lesson on the complexity of academic texts and text structure. We learned that academic texts can be challenging because they often use formal language, long sentences, and abstract ideas. We also explored how texts are organized using structures like cause and effect, compare, contrast, and problem solution to help deliver information clearly. As we continue learning, remember that understanding academic texts takes practice, and you're doing great so far. Stay tuned and get ready for our next lesson, where we will dive deeper into reading strategies to help you become a more confident and effective leader. See you next time.